Good afternoon, folks, and welcome to The Journal. I'm your host, Candice Lecca, and today we've got another spectacular show.
That's right, Candice, and I'm your host, Steve Dust, and I hope you're ready, because in this episode, you're going to learn some awesome and informative things.
We've got a few stories that'll teach you how to apply for financial assistance at college university, how to get a job through tutoring, and how to prepare a good resume, and a profile on one of our very own professors here at Centennial College. Plus, we've got a live performance by Chris Grubb, aka Nomad, that will knock your socks off. He's an up-and-coming trip-hop artist.
Knock my socks off, Candice. I don't think I'm quite ready for that.
Well, you better get ready, Steve, because his sound is amazing.
You know what? If he actually knocks my socks off, I'll buy you lunch and breakfast for the next month.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, that'll
I'll do that.
really help with my tight budget. That means more shopping for me.
Shopping? That reminds me. If you're planning on attending university, you'll appreciate our first story, Financial Services. Producer Dennis O'Connor sets out to uncover some innovative ways to find extra funding for any student embarking on post-secondary education. Check it out.
When the time comes each year for grade 12 students to think about their post-secondary education, usually the first thought in their mind is, do I have the marks? But what about, do I have the money?
So I applied to 4 different universities, Lakehead, Laurentian, Brock, and Trent, all for the concurrent education program, so I can be a history teacher when I grow up. The thing I like about Laurentian is that it's a little bit cheaper. It's around $15,000 for one whole year, whereas Lakehead is $17,000, which would leave me with a debt of somewhere between $65,000 to $70,000. After my 5 years of school, I got a summer job at a day camp at Camp Green Acres in Markham. Now, day camps are exempt from minimum wage laws, so they don't have to pay me whatever the minimum wage is. So I stand to make $1,200 for 8 weeks of work this summer, which is nothing really to pay off this year's work. And then the rest, I plan on getting money from OSAP and various scholarships and bursaries to help pay.
Well, when students come into my office, I tell them that the OSAP stands for the Ontario Student Assistance Program, and it's the major funds for any of the students coming into post-secondary education. Along with OSAP, we also have various scholarships and bursaries that these students are eligible for, and there are a few entrance scholarships to new applicants, but most of the scholarships are through different organizations, local businesses and individuals offer scholarships to students who have been in the program or of choice for at least 1 year, usually. There is also the Ontario Work-Study program where the students may work on campus and get extra cash that way to supplement their OSAP as well.
I think high schools need to focus more on informing students about how to go out there and get the money that they need for their education, instead of just telling them they need the marks, because I have the marks, but I don't have $17,000 for a year, and I don't know how to get it.
For more information on Centennial College scholarships and bursaries, check out the website. Now let's get back to the journal.
Wow, there are so many ways to apply for financial assistance while you're in school. You just have to look closely at the available funds the institution might have. You'll have to cut your costs down and save money too.
Yeah, there are tons of bursaries. They've got the General Entrance Bursary, the CCC Equipment Bursary, the New Student Bursary, the Hardship Bursary.
What do you mean by new? Like new to the country, or?
Yeah, like a foreigner. Obviously, You're not a foreigner to this country, but what if you were? What would you do?
If I were, well, I'd watch this next story on Newcomer Services produced by Roberto Novielli. There is an agency that helps people new to our country prepare a resume and find employment. Enjoy.
The Newcomer Services for the Youth help immigrants from the ages of 13 to 24 choose the right path and maximize their potential to benefit their newfound country of Canada.
My name is Jennifer Shand, and I'm the project administrator for the Newcomer Services for Youth Malvern site. Also, I have a passion of working with youth. So when I saw the opportunity of being able to work with youth, and also for newcomer youth, because not myself but my family were all newcomers, so it was a passion of being able to put together working with newcomers as well as newcomer youth. They get out of here, first of all, I think comfort, because I think this group here is a very welcoming group, and it's also a very diverse group. Diverse meaning we have people of African descent, Chinese descent, Caribbean descent, Tamil descent. So I was lucky to get a good group of a nice diverse group where all the kids could come and see at least somebody within the same culture as them. And also it's a nice professional and clean, because it's new and they see all the equipment. They're surprised that everything that they come in here is for free, and that I said, all these things that we offer are free of service.
The Newcomer Services for the Youth not only help immigrant children learn English and the skills needed to survive in today's world, but also gives them a sense of purpose. It builds a foundation in community, which, in theory, will last a lifetime.
My name is Anuj Patel, and I'm in grade 7. I want to learn new stuff and English, like a lot of English. If we need help, we ask the teacher, tutor.
Oh, they help me with a lot of stuff, like they help me to do my resume, to find my first job in Canada, and they help me with the homework club. And I asked them for the English circle, right, for corners and that. And they said they were willing to do that for me and for the other youth, right, who just coming to Canada for this customer.
My name is Aaron Vive. I'm a host facilitator, helping out-of-school youth, out-of-school newcomer youth to get settled in Canada. We match newcomer youth with the youth who are living in Canada for more than 5 to 6 years. They help them out in their transition to Canadian life. So my job is to match the newcomer youth with the youth who already been living in Canada for more than 5 to 6 years. And then they meet them on a weekly basis, 1 hour per week, and they help them with their school activities, their social life. More of a big brother, big sister type of role.
It is great because once upon a time I was a newcomer too, and I realized how much, if there was a program like this, how much it would have definitely benefited me. And so I understand the paradigm that the newcomers come from, the barriers they face, the needs they have, the kind of support they would really like to receive. And when this whole mentoring, that's exactly what we do is. The whole purpose of the mentoring is to make the newcomers integrate into the Canadian school system, outside the school, which is a community, and then get them more active in social or cultural activities.
The Newcomer Services for the Youth continues to help immigrants overcome the trials of starting a new life in a new country and settling comfortably into foreign territory for years to come.